Hey everybody, this is Mr. Lane here coming at you from my personal backyard. And today in class we're going to be talking about resources and all sorts of different resources, but I want to talk to you about one specific example today, and that is what a natural resource that we use for many natural things, but also we humans have turned into man-made things. Right behind me is one of my favorite things I own in the whole world, and that's this river birch tree. And we've lived here for 14 years at this house since we moved here, and it has grown quite a bit. And we use it all the time for shade. When the boys were little, we had I nailed in some, wood, and they'd climb up the tree, and it was great. And maybe I climbed it up a few times too. But we use this tree a lot for shade and for a lot of other recreational things. But it does a lot more than just that. It provides oxygen. Now, I don't know how much oxygen I would lose personally if the tree were to go away, but it's still there producing oxygen around. It does a lot of things as well. It provides shade for other plants around the deck, which we'll get to in just a minute. But what's really interesting is that we saw, hey, these trees can actually do something else. And so we've taken these trees and we cut them down, which I guess is kind of sad, but it also helps us to have things that we need today. For example, it builds houses, right? It builds decks around our house. It builds a nice fence. We've decided to take this tree and we use it for fuel. For example, here's my fire pit in our backyard. You can see these sticks here actually came from this tree. I think it's kind of sadistic that I burn like sticks from that tree right underneath the tree, sort of, and it's kind of like, I don't know if the tree thinks I'm kind of a mean guy or what. We also use wood for recreation things. Here's some stumps that I have around my fire pit, right? So we use trees for a lot of different things. Natural things like producing oxygen, shade, other natural things. We use it for man-made things, like I said, for building houses and big decks. However, one thing that probably isn't very natural is a long time ago, my wife said she wanted a swing in our tree, and it only took me probably about 6 or 7 years to actually get it done for her, but she wanted a big giant tree swing. So last year we made a big giant tree swing for her, and so now this tree provides a big giant tree swing. So this is one example of how natural resources can be used for natural things as well as unnatural things like fences, houses, and swings. And I'm getting a little dizzy here because I'm swinging lopsided. I don't know how to swing very well. If I throw up, you'll know that it was because, oh my goodness, I am just spinning out of control. I better get going here because I'm about to throw up. So one more example of that. You're going to watch a video today about how, oh my goodness, I'm trying to keep it together here. We're going to watch a video today about resources, trees being one of them, water, other things too, and how humans have used them. And I better go because I'm about to throw up. Okay, I'm better now. I'm good. All right, now here's what you're going to do today. You're going to do two things. One, on Canvas, you're going to go to today's assignment, which is called Geo Task Resources, and there's a assignment, a worksheet, a work task sheet, kind of like we did for last week. Sorry, I can't talk, with the weather and climate assignment. And in that assignment, there are some categories. You're going to take some natural resources, or just resources in general, and you're going to decide if those are man-made, or natural, and renewable or non-renewable. And so you're going to put those in categories. Now the worksheet I'm not collecting, but what you're going to do is when you finish categorizing those things, you're going to then take a quiz. And the quiz is also linked in this module, so just click next and it should take you to the quiz. If not, go back to the module and you'll see the quiz. And when you're going to do the quiz, you're going to match up these resources to renewable or non-renewable sources. And there's a little quiz. You're just going to drag the resource to the renewable or non-renewable section, and you could do it as many times as you need to get it right. There's no penalty for getting it wrong, other than just not trying again until you get them right. So just try to do that. And some of them can be argued that they're, one might be non-renewable and whatever, but just do the best you can until you get them all right. At the second question, there's a question there. You just type your answer there, and that is what I'm really going to be looking to grade. Okay, so make sure you answer the question and drag the sources to whether renewable or non-renewable. All right, have a good day. I will be in the Zoom if you need me, and I'll have it open till the end of the period. All right, have a good one. Talk to you soon.